Hey guys, so today is March 25th. Today is the first weigh-in in my new YouTube schedule. So my weigh-in videos are going to consist of me weighing in on Tuesday and you guys seeing it on Wednesday. I'm going to be talking or answering 5 different questions or topics that you guys asked me, which is all weight, body, food related. And then I'm going to talk about how the week went, do my weigh-in of course, and then I'm going to create some goals for myself that I want during that week. And then we're going to talk about if I did them or if I didn't. Genuinely, this is going to be called the No Diet Diet because every single time that I have done a diet, I have failed. What I want to do is just genuinely think before I eat anything instead of just eating it for no reason, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put my weigh in here. March 25th, 2025.
Hello, it's ready. 519.8 pounds.
519.8 is a little hecticana, I will say. On top of me eating more than I probably should, I also am very swollen, so you definitely need to take that into account because not only do I have lymphedema, I also have lipedema. So weigh-ins can be a little tricky because obviously when I step on the scale, we are also weighing my fluid and my water retention. It took me a while to really process this, but I don't want to lose weight. I don't want to be a YouTuber. This is a reset. We are resetting, okay? So my weigh-in for today was 523.8. It's crazy, it's hectic. I have not weighed this much in years. I'm super inflamed. I have a lot of inflammation going on. I'm swollen. That's just the way, the cookie crumbles, no pun intended. And I really hope next week I can come on here and be like, you guys, I was successful at all my goals again. You guys, I lost weight. So anyways, let's get into my weigh-in. So last week I was 523.8 and today I was, dun-ta-da, oh my God, do we have an earthquake? 518.0, and that's amazing, but I'm just over here thinking, how much more amazing would it have been if I wouldn't have overate that one day? So that means I'm down 5.8 pounds this week, pretty much 6, not gonna lie. I'm very proud of that because I'm not doing anything super drastic. It is hard though, counting every single calorie that goes into my mouth. It's annoying. I hate it. It's frustrating. But it's to stay within that calorie limit, I definitely need to continue doing that. The second week, no matter what diet I'm doing, I never lose that much weight. I could be counting calories, I could be doing Weight Watchers, I could be doing Jenny Craig. This has happened on semaglutide, Ozempic, it literally doesn't matter. So when the scale was going like this the whole week, I was like, okay, this is the second week. That's usually exactly what happens because this was the second week of me doing Noom. So anyways, let's get into my weigh-in. Last week I was 518.0 and today I was, is this gonna be a new thing? I have to do drums every time before I tell you guys my weight. Today I was 517.0. So that means I'm only down a pound, but I am genuinely okay with that. So I got cellulitis from walking in the dirty water from the flood, which is really freaking unfortunate. And a part of me knew that was gonna happen. That's why I immediately came home and showered. But when you have lipedema and lymphedema, your lymphatic system does not flow the same. So that already makes it to where it's harder to fight infections, no matter how much you bathe, no matter how much you clean yourself. So when you have lipedema and lymphedema, it also causes poor circulation to your legs, which also is another thing that prevents fighting off infections. But I stepped on the scale and I gained weight because I'm extremely swollen. The infection has my leg super fucking swollen and it's uncomfortable and it just sucks. Because when you see my weigh-in, when I show you the screenshot from Noom, you'll see that I was losing weight. And then when I got cellulitis, it's all of that didn't even matter. I immediately gained in fluid retention from the swelling. It sucks. I feel defeated because it's I know it's not my fault. And after I heal, I genuinely I want to switch things up a bit and I want to start feeling motivated and inspired in a different way because I feel I've just been in this weird lull. I don't know. It could be just the fact that I'm literally fighting an infection. I'm currently on antibiotics. I feel like absolute shit. But let's just get into it. Last week I was 517. This week I am 521.6. And it's this is such a pointless weigh-in because it's not real weight. I don't really know what else to say about it. I just want to feel better. I'm just going to keep taking my antibiotics. I'm going to try to be successful in my goals and just continue pushing forward. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. So as for the weigh-in, last week I was 521.6 and this week I was 514.2. So yes, I am down 7.4 pounds. And normally I would feel proud. Anyone would feel proud. And Amberlynn Reid would be on here saying, wow, I'm so proud of myself. But I'm not. I know my pattern. I know my cycle. I know how I am. I will lose the 7 pounds and then I will gain them right back. I need to break the pattern. I need to break the cycle. I can't keep being proud of myself for loving myself for a minute and then proceed to hate myself for days. I can't treat my body good for a minute and then treat it like trash for days. I need to break the cycle. Anyways, I feel like I could talk about this for like 9 million years, so let's move on to the weigh-in. Last week I was 514.2 and this week I was 516.2. In the middle of the week, I did get down to 513, so I'm noticing I am just fluctuating right now and I am not going to beat myself up for it because progress isn't just, oop, lose weight every single day. Progress is very much lose some, gain some, lose some, gain some. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. But having to count every single calorie I was eating, it was becoming exhausting and overwhelming. And I found that I was actually making better choices not counting calories. And on some days I was actually eating less than I normally would have while counting calories. Because when I count calories, sometimes I find like, oh, I have so many calories left over. Let me eat 2 candy bars. But it's like, while I'm not counting calories and I'm purposely trying to choose better things for me, I don't have that weird excuse in my head anymore. It's all a mental game and I'm learning how to just navigate through it. The last weigh-in, I was 516.2 and this weigh-in, I was 513.0. So that means I'm down 3.2 pounds. I'm surprised I lost any weight, to be honest, because my legs are very inflamed. I actually got prescribed an inflammation medicine. They told me to only take the inflammation medicine like if I want to, because they understand that having lymphedema, like you're gonna have this inflammation regardless. So my last weigh-in from last week was 513.0 and this week I'm 516.0 and I'm telling you, not surprised. I have everything fighting against me. And right now, I am so overwhelmed with everything going on that I literally just cannot care over 3 pounds of a fluctuation. Genuinely can't. If it happens again next week, that's when I'll care. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. My issues with my weight, my struggles with food, my issues with my mental health, and my struggles with how that reflects in my food, whether it be due to trauma or just issues that I have in general, it is not perceived in the way that it should be. People are too harsh, too mean, too cruel, and it's pushing me away without a doubt. So I am thinking about stopping the weigh-in videos and I'm thinking about stopping the what I ate today videos. It's something that I truly have to think about and decide because I need to protect the little bit of sanity that I do have. I'm just not met with kindness in an area of my life that is not impacting anyone besides myself. I can't imagine ever being mean to someone or cruel to someone or saying harsh things to someone that is just simply struggling and documenting that online. Regardless, let's get into the actual weigh-in. So last week I was 516.0 and this week I'm 513.8, so I'm down 2.2 pounds. I'm not mad about it because I did have a little bit of a fluctuation last week. This might be a fluctuation this week. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. So when I went to the doctor, they did weigh me. It was completely different than what was on my scale here at home. That happens. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was kind of shocking to see. I didn't mention this in my video because I think I was like lying to myself. I was telling myself that their scale's broken, but mine's not. But then 4 days ago, I stepped on the scale and it said I weighed 350. And that was when I like flashed back and I was like, wait a minute. Is my scale broke? I was like, something's off. Amberlynn, it's time to just like genuinely be honest with yourself. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a gallon of water on the scale because literally you know exactly how much a gallon of water weighs. It kept saying it only weighed a pound. And I'm like, that's not how much a gallon of water weighs. It doesn't weigh a pound. Like everyone knows, a gallon of water is about 8 pounds. So then I decided to change the batteries because I was like, okay, maybe it's just the batteries. So long story short, I think that the doctor's scale was actually right. I don't know. My scale is broke. I did drop it a few months ago. I didn't think anything of it. I was sweeping the floor. I had it on the corner of the sink It fell. I genuinely thought it still worked, but switching the batteries out only made it more like hectocona. I don't know, I'm really upset. I ordered a new scale and it's gonna be here in a couple days and I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like, I should have listened to my body more because my body was telling me, Amberlynn, you're gaining weight, while I had a broken scale telling me, oh girl, no, you're actually this size. Like, I don't know. I just feel really upset about it. All right, so we're gonna get to the weigh-in. On May 19th, I went to the doctor and on their scale, I weighed in at 546.0. And I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor. Once I got my new scale, put my batteries in it, it did co-align. So my new scale does work accurately, but I do have a doctor's appointment and I know they're probably gonna weigh me. So we'll see how accurate it really is and see like the difference on their scale. But I'm almost literally 100% positive that the scale that I'm using now is accurate. So here is my weigh-in for today. Okay, so we're gonna do a weigh-in. This feels crooked, let me fix it. That's a little better. So this is gonna be my weigh-in outfit. I'm gonna weigh in every single week wearing the same thing. So I normally weigh myself naked because I don't want all the extra materials to add on weight, but this is what I will be wearing. And we will do a body shot each week in hopes to see improvement. So I have my scale set up here. Let me move it forward a little bit or back. There we go. So my closet is the messiest room in the house. I have clean clothes I have to put away, so do not mind that. All right, so let's do it here.
Hello. It's ready.
Yes, it is.
£534.6 pounds.
534.6. So I'm just gonna put my scale over here. And this will be where I do my weekly weigh-in every week.